episode of Lucklight Plays. We're continuing our run through a Pool of Radiance as part of 8-Bit Obscurity, and we're in the middle of a Hobgoblin battle. In the last episode, we started to explore the area known as Cadorna Textile House, looking to clear it out and find a particular item for its owner, Cadorna, who was pushed out of it by hordes of Hobgoblins and ghouls. We didn't run into the ghouls yet, thankfully. So we are exploring, and we ran into a building that had apparently a Hobgoblin ceremony run by a Hobgoblin called Grishnok, and he fell like a sack of bricks. So now I'm just kind of wiping out his troops. Really should take out those leaders, because they are getting precariously close to picking on my mage. I may have to hide him on the corner of the wall, which I'm actually going to do with him next turn. Get him out of range. I think he can still... No, he can't. Now can he hit? Yes. Just enough to make them change their target. I don't know if they're going to retarget him if he walks back into view, but let's just do what we can here. Dropped him. Anytime now. The fact that Fizzbeef is missing is kind of annoying. You're just delaying the inevitable there, Hobgoblins. Seriously, there's no reason they should be missing this much. There are games that do that. There are games that you'll hit, like, a whole lot, and then you'll miss, like, every time for a good time, like, as if the random number generator did, like, let's say you hit on 10 to 20, and you miss from 0 to 9 or something. And it'll go 10, 12, 14, 16, and then it'll go 1, 5, 6, 3, like, as if it's hit, miss. And that's supposed to be the random number generator. There are some games that just seems like it does that, and then there are games that kind of mix it up almost evenly. I could never really figure out how or why, but it feels like certain games just do that. And it's always those certain games. One game that I probably will never play here on this channel, but a Super Nintendo game called The Seventh Saga. It was made by Enix, and it's kind of ridiculously hard and almost broken. There are certain characters that you can play as that if your rival... what happens is there's 7 different characters, and certain characters will become rivals to other characters, and you have to fight them. And it's really, really difficult, because they'll be on, like, the same terms of power as you, and you really have to, struggle through those fights. But there's one character that, if this character becomes your enemy in that gameplay, in that particular run through, he has a spell that heals him to max and restores all his magic points, so he's literally unbeatable. So that's the reason why we're probably never going to play that game on this channel, because I'll get to that point and then I won't be able to beat it. But anyway, where the story was actually going, that game has a severe feeling that it kind of follows that random number generator model, where it's just hit, 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 and then miss, 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 miss. Like, it just categorizes its hits and misses and gives them to you all at once. Which is good for when you're hitting every time, but when you're missing every time, a fight that would normally be very, very easy, say, against these 3 hobgoblins, would be very, very difficult or very time-consuming, as these hobgoblins are proving. There's no reason I should be missing this much. So I'm gonna keep him back there for now. Maybe if I close the distance, they'll have no choice but to attack those people, and then I can move them out. I'll do it now. I'm actually using cover. For once. Also, please don't ask me to play Salmon Saga. I swear. Please don't. In fact, I never beat it. Anyway, enough talking about different games. So we got a scroll, potion, and a brass key. Okay, so let us heal a little bit, just in case I get ambushed in the next room. Definitely want to get Krellin back his hit points. And against my better judgment, I'm going to press on. Most of me wants to go back and rest up and save. I can save now, but at least rest up and get my spells back, but... You encounter hobgoblins! Again. I'm trying to figure out how that guy hit me through that, looked like he shot through the wall. Of course, I can do the same thing. No, I can't, because I moved close to the... Ah, crap. Alright, so I'm gonna have Fizzbeef attack that one in the corner, just so I can get my mage out of melee range. That's my own fault. That's completely my fault. So he's gonna have to guard for now. Alright, now I can pull him out. Well, the good thing about that enemy being able to shoot me from there, I can do the same. You guys are getting good hits on a Fizzbeef. So remember, -6 AC is really good, but it's not... you're not invincible. You can still get shot plenty of times. It's just you have so many hit points to cover it. That's what you gotta do. So missing continues.
Everybody misses everybody. There we go. One less. Oh, and I will explain, in Dungeons & Dragons, when these characters are standing next to each other and it looks like they're just missing, they're not standing next to each other and just kind of whiffing the air around them, like comically. The way the battle's supposed to go is like they're clashing swords and hammers are hitting shields and, you know, fancy footwork is happening. And I think it's like each round is like 6 seconds, I believe. So it's 6 seconds of just shields clashing and steel clashing against steel, so it's not just, you know, myself and the Hobgoblins kind of whiffing air over and over like a goofy Looney Tunes cartoon. So if you had that thought in your head, well, I'd say continue having that in your head because that's funny, but it's not actually what's going on. So we're almost done here because the first of many won't surrender. Unless I can kill them first. Surrender and surrender. Battle over. Meaningless graffiti, huh? Here's that giants and trolls are coming into Valjevo Castle. Let's talk to him. Because it looked like he kind of crushed a whole bunch of Hobgoblins for us, so let's help him. So let's talk to him again. Sure, let's take him with us. Alright, so we not only got ourselves a character with a new character with us, we now have a hint on where the quote-unquote end boss is. The wall of this area. So here's what we got. We got a level 4 fighter, 15 Thaco. Looks like he has no weapons, so I guess he's just gonna punch people out. Vicious strength. And very, very good con, too. So, yeah, it looks like he has no armor either. He's running completely on dex. So, keeping him in the fight is gonna be a challenge. But a worthwhile challenge, I suppose. Also gonna look at him and see if he has enough experience to level up, and he doesn't. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. I am going to walk out of here for now, and I'm going to rest and heal up and get ready for the main fight of this area. So here we are back in the Mendor's library. So let's heal up. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to, I might travel back to town to rest and identify
see if anything that we picked up could be useful in the next fight. And you'll see, on the next episode, you'll see me back here to finish up the Cadorna Textile House, and then we'll be moving on to the wilderness areas. So I hope you come back for that. I'm gonna head back to town now. So my name is Lucklight. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.